You're like, hello? He's like, hello, my name is Adam Smith. I'm
this
like, okay.
this person on YouTube that I watch, so essentially he hacks them. He puts a rat into their computer,
I think
so
I've
he gets
seen that
access to
guy.
their videos. He
Oh
takes
my god,
screenshots
yeah.
of them. He fucks with them, bro. It's fucking crazy.
I love it because like, dude,
Getting taste
they
for your
get
own medicine.
they get pissed off so
Yo,
hard. I look say immediately, fuck your mom, fuck your mom. Your mom is a whore. And they're
yo.
like, I will attack your country. Where are you right now?
I remember one time when I was like 15, 16. Me and my brothers and cousin were making a prank call. We called this one Indian restaurant in New York. We started fucking with like, yeah, we can do an Indian accent. So give me the curry chicken, okay? Give it to me right now. So we can do the Indian accent, and like we got this dude so pissed off. He told us, "I hope your mom fucks a goat."
Oh my
He said that
god.
like 3 or 4 times. He's like, "I hope your mom fucks a goat. You go fuck a goat."
Oh my god. What's with goat fucking? Why does you want you fucking goat?
Bro, like that was
Is
like
that
the
was that like a big like insult with their goat fucking?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know why you said a goat, but maybe we're trying to order goat, like fake goat, like
Oh
goat
yeah, he's like, man,
goat
where's some
curry.
good ass goat, but you can't afford it, bitch.
I don't know, but it was crazy.
Dude, I have this one funny story. So I got this call one time. I was in the parking lot of my work. I'm just sitting in my car chilling, vibing. I get a call. Don't know the number. I was like, all right. So I answer it, and I hear this Indian dude talking. He's like, but like it's like a very Americanized Indian accent. Like he almost got rid of it, but it's like
It's still there.
pretty Indian. Like
Yeah.
he's like, hello, how you doing today? Like you can still kind of hear the Indian in him. And so I'm like, oh, it's just another typical scam shit. He's like, oh, it's by your bank account, all this TD Bank. I'm like, oh man, I was like, okay, TD Bank, my actual bank, bro. Like, so I didn't really think much about it. I'm just like fucking with him. Like, he's like, did you spend $500 in California for this? Blah blah. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm here chilling, partying, man. He's like, oh, this is like you bought a flight ticket and this right here and withdrew $500. So like, no. He's like, and he started saying like my name and my birthday and all that shit. I'm like, it's like, oh, it's like this guy might actually work for my bank. And dude, I was really just fucking with him because I'm so used to like hearing Indian people try to scam me
Yeah.
that I didn't realize he was working for my actual bank and was trying to help me because someone was actually like fucking hacked
Fraud,
into
like
my
fraud
shit.
alert. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, and he's just like, I guess he got kind of pissed off and like hung up. And I got a text. He's like, did you make these charges? And I was like, oh no, I didn't. Because I was like, did you make these charges? And when I realized, I was like, oh yeah, no. I was like, no, I didn't make those charges. It was like, say okay, thank you. And he just hung up and sent me the text. And I was like, no, I did not make them. And I had to get like a new card and all that shit. That shit's so annoying, bro. And they have to reset everything.
You have to
all
wait
your
for that card
auto
to come in. Yep.
payments. Yeah, and then you're fucking.
I learned the best trick, man. So whenever we get a scam call at my house, so they usually ask for my dad, Sanjay Patel. Yes, can we speak to Sanjay Patel? My dad answers like, Sanjay Patel. Oh, he's in jail for child support, and usually they never call back.
Really? Why?
I mean, when you tell the scammers, oh, he's in jail for child support, like they kind of understand that, and they just like, oh, he doesn't have any money, blah blah blah.
Oh, I get it. You're kind of basically saying that they don't got money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so there's no point in calling them back.
And so they never like my dad does that for pretty much like every scam calls, and
That's
it
smart.
ends up working out. One time, he got a phone call from someone in India. He had an Indian accent, and he was trying to scam my dad for something. And so he was trying to say he was with the Eustis Police Department. And so my dad's like, he's a store owner, so he knows like pretty much a lot of cops. He knows the police there.
Yeah. 'Cause your dad owns a meat store,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, well, like he owns a meat store, but before that, like he owns the whole plaza, so
Oh,
it's a
okay, yeah.
convenience store.
But he works in the meat
Yeah.
store. Okay, got you.
He's been there for like at least 20, 25 years now. Yeah.
Damn.
And so what ended up happening was like, no, you're not. And like the dude that was on the other line kept on saying, yeah, I'm with the Eustis Police Department. My dad put him on hold, called the Eustis Police Department, and connected them together. And so the lady, like my dad told the lady on the phone, like, yeah, there's someone trying to scam me. I think he says he's with you. I'm gonna connect you guys, and he let me know. And so the lady's like, yeah, who are you? And the dude's like, yeah, we're the Eustis Police Department. He's like, no, I'm here. You're not there. The dude hung up immediately.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. Yeah, dude, you say you do something like scare them, or you like mention that, or if you give off that it's a scam, they start getting pissed,
Yep.
bro. Oh
Yep.
my god, either that or like okay, and just hung up.
It's their life, man. That's how they make money, I guess.
It's sad that they have to do that to make money, but like I get that it's for survival, but it sucks, because a lot of older people like dementia that don't really understand technology
Yeah,
get
that's
taken
who they scam,
advantage
the
of.
older people. You ever seen Slumdog Millionaire?
No, I don't think I have.
You need to watch. We'll watch it together today, bro.
All right,
You
bet.
need to watch it. It's crazy. Like it gives you a kind of like a perspective on how India is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Like so I went to India. I pretty much saw the same thing. It's crazy. Like you probably don't see this every day, but like the movie like kind of steps it up like at least like 5-10 notches.
Is it like Bollywood kind
So
of
it's
quality?
Bollywood and Hollywood. So like it's about two kids and they're orphans. It's about two kids and they're orphans, and so they end up going like living in India throughout their life. Blah blah. One kid becomes a drug dealer or something like that. But it's Bollywood and Hollywood. So I think it was directed by people from Hollywood, but it was made all the way there in India. So they kind of both associated with
Yeah,
the
it's like a
movie.
combination, like a collaboration of Hollywood and Bollywood.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's something called Nollywood.
Nollywood? What's Nollywood?
I think that's Nigeria.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah, I think I've heard of that. Dude, wasn't there like someone famous or like a boxer or a fighter that was like trying to go down there, or a basketball player that was trying to be
yeah,
an
yeah.
actor?
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I heard their movies are even like crazier down there than like Bollywood.
Next thing's gonna be Chollywood for China.
Charlie, they probably already got something crazy over there. I mean,
Yeah, no doubt.
they air a lot of our movies over in China, but just like
Do they
heavily
have I
edited.
don't see too many Chinese movies. I mean, I see like Japanese
We
or like
probably don't get like promoted over here really the Chinese movies. Either that
yeah,
or they don't really want us to see their movies, but they want to see our movies, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They're
yeah.
very like inclusive. Like they'll take information but they don't like giving it out.
You know, fucking I don't know if we talked about this last time, but the NBA got into some deep shit with China.
Yeah, they had to apologize. And,
Yeah,
like
it's
retract
that's
everything.
crazy, man. How much power China has over us.
John Cena apologized in perfect Mandarin Chinese.
Oh, what? Really?
You didn't see that?
Uh.
I don't remember what he did to like piss off the Chinese, but I think he said I think it's because he said Taiwan was a country, and China did not like that at all because they don't view Taiwan as a separate country. It's like part of their China or something.
You need that Chinese business, I guess, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he literally just apologized in a whole video in like perfect Mandarin Chinese, like as like a white Chad looking dude.
I wish fucking India takes off like China does, man. China has a little bit more population, but India's right up there. We should be doing the same thing. We should be productive as I mean, they have a bigger country, but still we
Yeah,
should be as productive instead of scamming.
yeah. I mean, you should just put more like probably building into infrastructure and shit, and like trying to get resources and mining. And I don't know.
So
I'm not an economist.
let me tell you this one story. So pretty much for like 4 or 5 months after COVID, around June, July of last year, um, India had COVID. Whatever, all the countries had COVID. So the prime minister there, he passed a law where essentially the government's not going to be purchasing like produce like tomatoes, whatever, from farmers. Instead, they're going to be purchasing from like other people. It's a fair market now.
What do you mean, like bigger companies and not like local farmers and shit?
Yeah, exactly.
So they're trying to basically just kill off the local farmers. So
Kill off the
bigger.
farmers. Yeah,
That's fucked, bro. For this
and so
progression and like the
yeah, I mean, a lot of people in India, all they do is farm, and so he passed that thing, and so like for at least a solid 3 or 4 months, you see a lot of Punjabi people, a lot of Indian people blocking up roads. So all the way from New Delhi, there's at least like a 8 or 10 mile road filled with people.
just
And
like standing there.
yeah, just standing there blocking it up.
Why?
And so I guess this was their way of protesting.
Oh, okay.
And so apparently they were saying that they're saying at least like 60 to 70 million people gathered and protested together.
That's
For us all,
fucking
it's like
insane.
2 months and 3 months. I mean, it was crazy.
Imagine seeing 60 million people in one place.
I'll send you the video. There's a Vice video. They had like coffee stands built up on the road. They had people making food and everything.
Hey, that's smart business. So you go there to work. You're like, hey, we're here to protest, but I'm making bread.
Exactly.
Literally and metaphorically.
It was crazy, man. And apparently, I don't know what would happen exactly after that, but I think he might have taken that law back or that rule, and everything went back to normal until COVID really hit them.
So tell me a little bit about the Indian food. Like, what's the culture like? The food and how is it compared to Indian food in America?
So I
To
mean,
the
like,
genuine, like real India.
so
food.
like the so let me start off. So like, I've been eating Indian food since I was like 2 or 3. What you eat at a restaurant isn't what you eat every day. So
That's just like the restaurant food people make. It's not like real homemade food.
I mean, it's
Or
restaurant. It's
dishes.
like a premium restaurant food. I mean, So you would only make that if you have guests coming over, if you have like a big party or something of that nature. So essentially, what I eat every day is something called broccoli and sak. So essentially, there's a tortilla, like a soft tortilla, and then you have like mixed vegetables like broccoli, peas, or whatever mixed together with some kind of sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I eat along with some rice.
Basically a curry,
Yeah,
or like if you put it, is it not considered
it's
curry until you put it over it?
well, uh, it's not really curry because it's not like gravy like that.
Oh, it's more like it's not more. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. It's not like a more of a gravy consistency, but more like separate with like a
Yeah,
light sauce.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. And then like the next thing I get to is like the rice, and so we have some kind of like I'll consider this like shit tomato soup, kind of
Tomato soup, like
tomato
what,
soup.
rice soup?
Yeah, but like it's not really tomatoes. It has a little bit of hint of tomatoes and some other shit mom puts together. So we have after as soon as we get done with like the tortilla and like the
Really
broccoli
close to-
stuff. As soon as we get done with the tortilla and broccoli stuff, next thing is gonna be like rice and tomato soup or like another kind of soup that we eat together, mix together. So that's what you eat every day. So I've been eating that since I was like 3, all the way up till I was 13 and 14. I mean, like of course my mom makes like English food like burgers, tacos, and etc. That's like here and there. It's not
What
like every single day.
what's your religion again? Are you Hindu
Yeah. So
or Hindi?
Hindu.
Is it
Yeah.
Hindu?
Yeah. Um.
So you like what kind of burgers do you don't eat like
I mean, we eat it. Technically, you're not
or is
supposed to. My mom's full vegetarian, but me and my dad, my brother,
okay,
we
you
eat
guys
anything.
you'll eat anything. You're not like
We're not like strict. Yeah.
okay, got you.
Yeah.
Because I know like aren't in India like cows sacred?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And like, I mean, I guess because we got Americanized, but we don't really stay by
See,
it by
like
the books. I mean, like,
isn't it like basically like cows are seen as like the reincarnation of your ancestors or something, and that's why they're seen as like very respected. And I've heard that like if a cow's in the middle of the street, it'll stop traffic in India for hours as long as it stands there.
yep, exactly. I mean,
That's
like,
true. That's 100%.
yeah,
That's
like everyone
crazy.
goes around it. No one tries to move it. They leave it in this place. Like, I mean, of course, like India's crazy with driving at the same time, but like
I've heard
everyone
that
moves
they're
around it.
wild over there driving.
Yeah, I would never want to drive in India, man, ever.
So like, what what was it that is it? Wasn't it because something about like it was like a life giving animal with the milk and something like that, or
Yeah, so
how
like
did it
what I think,
start?
I'm not
Not
really
well
Hindu.
versed in
Yeah,
it.
well,
Gotcha,
I'm not really Hindu, man. I believe in a super power, like in a super for like
Like
something above us, but I
kind
don't
of
know what it
middle
is.
ground.
Yeah.
Got you.
But what I think it is like a cow represents kind of a mother, like reborn, and it gives you food. So like gives you milk, gives you etc. So like you shouldn't really disrespect a cow or kill it.
Yeah. So do you eat pork as well?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I eat everything. I believe it or not, India actually has like the biggest dairy, factory, and like
For like cow milking.
yeah, yeah. So
Do
like they
you
make
think they have
chocolate,
like?
they make yeah, they make everything. They make chocolate.
Do you think they have better conditions over there in India than the like cows over here? Like in those like kind of
yeah,
like
definitely, yeah,
more like they're more just kind of like pasture raised
yeah,
for sure. Like,
exactly.
I definitely assume that since like they're highly revered, that they would have way better treatment than we would treat our cows here in like the little milking farms.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. I mean, they're taken care of over there. Like at the end of the day, no one disrespects it or anything. I mean, the one thing I hated was every time we were walking the streets, you might run into cow shit. I mean,
Well, they make jobs for people to pick it up.
nah.
No,
I mean, it depends on where you live. Like in New Delhi, there
is
wasn't
that
any
like
cows there.
is that like the big kind of more modern
Yeah, it's
city
like
kind
yeah,
of?
exactly. Yeah.
Got you.
So like in New Delhi, there wasn't any cows there. There wasn't any shit on the road. But like we went to like my
A little bit closer.
my uncle's and aunt's hometown. You see shit all over like their town and everything.
Isn't there also like over like 1,000 dialects
Oh yeah,
over there?
yeah.
Like,
It depends on where, like what state you're in, where you're at. There's
is it
people
more
speak
like
differently.
is it more like slangish, or is it more like you can kind of understand every like most of them, or do you have to like study the other ones to really
No,
understand?
you can understand. I mean, what I think is you can understand most of what they're saying, but it's like a couple of words that are different.
So like
They add
different
something else
meaning
to it.
words. Like so, if you had apple meant apple, and then but their apple was like Mandarin.
Habla, yeah, or, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah, exactly. Something similar, but for the most part, you can understand what they're saying or what the point they're trying to get.
Words, yeah, got you. That's interesting, man. I definitely would like to go over there and see it one time. Check out India. Definitely, I think that traveling the world is a great thing to do and see different cultures and experiences and see like how other people live, and that'll give you a better understanding of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably have like a different perspective since like been both here and